Hey, Rose here with another online dating tip for you. Okay, so we are getting ready to welcome the new year, and we are welcoming the new year with a bit of sparkle. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so we are going to talk about your new year resolutions. I know some of you have made resolutions. You're like, this 2023, I'm moving to Europe, I'm moving to the US, I'm moving to Canada, I'm moving to Australia. And the way I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna find somebody on a dating site, and I don't care how old he is or who he is or whatever. I'm just gonna do whatever it takes to get me to the place that I want to go. Okay, so I want to talk to you about your youth, guys. A lot of you are so young. A lot of my followers are so young, and I try as much as I can to share with you some of the tips that might help you and some of the things that might help you not lose your youth. Okay, listen, right now you're so young, you're like, I don't care, I can deal with whatever, I'm strong. Besides, even if I lose a couple of years, so what, But listen, if you get involved with somebody who is much older, please, and as I keep saying, I have absolutely nothing against love between people who are older and younger. I have absolutely nothing against that. But I just want to point out that if you get involved with somebody who is much older than you, please make sure it's somebody who will let you be the true, authentic version of yourself that you are. Because if they'll try to change you, like for example, if you try to dress up your age, they say it's slutty. If you try to do things that people your age are supposed to do, then they're like, that is foolishness, that is childish, Look, if you don't do those things, my sister, if you don't do those things when you're in your 20s, you're going to regret, you're going to mourn the loss of your youth. Please, take this from me. You're going to mourn the loss of your youth. So, if you're going to get involved with somebody who is much older than you, please make sure it's not somebody who is gonna constrict you and you cannot be who you are at this time. And then when you're older, you're like, oh, in my 20s, I didn't get to do this, I didn't get to do this. Please, the funny thing is, when you're at this stage where, let's say, for example, obviously I know people are looking for opportunities. There are no jobs in our countries, and we think if you move to these places, you'll get more opportunities, and I completely understand that. But as much as you're trying to chase life and trying to, better your situation, getting to a point where you want to be economically, it's also important that you don't let your life pass you by. Because once you get involved with these kinds of people who are going to hold you hostage in Europe or in the US or in Canada, in Australia, then you're just gonna watch your life go by, my sister. You're just gonna watch